So he gives spiritual guidance.
Yep, at least that's what his client...
How is that possible? Not even Mizuki could do that.
Is that right? Paimon was gonna say...
It certainly is. Humans are, how to put this, they're a moody race. Always upset about something.
You think? Because honestly, they sounded pretty convincing. And they said they only left the Isa bathhouse.
But the idea he is spreading is categorically...
That settles it then. Imura Ichigensai is a quack, making false claims.
Is that why he's doing this? To steal... It's unfortunate that you didn't get to meet him in person.
Yeah, it's too bad. Although, if it's any help, we did hear a bit about his backstory from some...
Imura Ichigensai. Rotten temper. Now wait just a minute. Filing patient records is normally the most tedious job in the world. But once in a while, something
Amora Chuya?
It's him.
Wait, that guy?
What is it? What about him?
Where to start? Imagine a big ball of negative. His patient record mentions that he loved nothing more than a heated argument, no matter how trivial it was. If he lost, he'd sulk, and if anyone called him out, he'd throw a huge tantrum.
Sounds like he had issues.
Oh yeah. Anyway, since no one would talk to him in real life anymore, naturally, this ruined the column for everyone, and the editors soon started rejecting his letter. Next thing you know, he's written a complaint letter.
Gee whiz.
In my case, by giving them a wide berth. I'm pretty sure he only came here to try and start something. But Mizuki managed to get him into a session.
Murasaki makes him sound like a rabid animal. He wasn't that out of control. Once I understood his situation, I was able to diagnose him very quickly. You have very high expectations for yourself, but you've never had any real close friends. So you don't know. In short, you long to feel a sense of accomplishment and you have no idea how to properly deal with these emotions. So you've been taking it out on...
You promised the world in your adverts, and that's serious. I mean, you completely misunderstood.
In the magazine column you wrote to, your strongly worded letter appeared alongside dozens of others which...
No one with half a brain would praise a
So when I touched on the idea of you having an egocentric worldview, this...
Wow. How the heck did you get into...
Simple. The more he lost the ability to communicate like a normal human being. The Tenryo Commission had ignored his complaint letter, so he had, eventually, with the help of some incendiary words, I got him to... It's a shame, really.
It was all...
For the last time, it was his fault for being a nutjob.
What? What happened?
Well, one day, he comes in as usual for therapy, but Mizuki isn't here. So, I don't know what got into him that day, but he suddenly announced that he wished to be free of his troubles for good, and demanded that obviously if she didn't manage it, and then he pulled out a complaint letter to try and intimidate her. That he hasn't shown his face here since.
Whoa.
Anyway, now everyone's had a look at his record. Do we think there's... Because it sounds to me like after he didn't get what he wanted, he decided to have his...
Bad dreams are formed from a build-up.
There's no point hemming and haw...
Is anyone there?
We'd like to book a therapy session.
Hello? Please come with me. I'll get you ready.
Wait. Those are the two...
Oh, really? Well, that proves it, doesn't it? So chin up, Mizuki. I bet you...
Yeah! You Yumei Baku provided...
Interesting. Well, good. Murasaki, go help Shion.
Should've kept my mouth...
Now we just need to report this guy as a fraud to the Tenryo Commission. It looks like the Isa bathhouse will be back in business in...
Of course it did. Now then, you only got partway through the VIP experience.
Oh, true! How could Paimon... Wow, Paimon feels incredible now. Nothing beats the complete service package. Paimon didn't notice her inside just now. What could she be doing out at this hour? Let's ask around. Hey there, Mr. Aikawa. Do you have any idea where Mizuki went?
Oh, you're looking for Mizuki? She actually tends to disappear. As for where she goes and what she does during that time...
She takes the evenings to relax, huh? She probably tells people she's relaxing, but Oh, remember the place from last time? Let's head there and... This should be the place. What? Why is Mizuki crying? Well, firstly,
Oh, I see. I was planning on making... Don't worry. This isn't a drink.
Oh, what's up?
No, my digestion was fine this time. Like I said, bad dreams are basically bundles of all kinds of negative... So when I'm processing these emotions...
Does that happen to all Yumikui Baku?
Oh, don't worry about the others. To feel, most Baku have a very poor understanding of humanity. So to them, a human bad dream just tastes like a slice of bland white bread. They can basically wolf it down, and I'm the odd one out in that sense. When I was studying abroad, now I understand human emotions much better. I can empathize with them, and I can now discern many complex emotions when I turn my attention to digesting. But still, that's no reason for you to be concerned about me. Letting your emotions out is one of the most effective ways to process them.
Paimon thought maybe seeing those customers had upset you somehow. It even makes Paimon mad. You work so hard for them, and then they turn around and accuse the bathhouse of being a money-making scheme? Yes, they were led astray by some swindler.
I can't blame them. The idea that you can forget all of your troubles and never have a bad dream again is a very alluring one. Traveler, if I really could make you forget all of your troubles... You really are different from other people. Discovering what troubles people is easy for me, even in your case. But although I can see your troubles clearly, I still don't completely understand you. Thanks for checking in on me. As a psychologist, I know... Anyway, it's much too late to book another appointment now. You should...
All right, good night.
Bye for now. If you still want to book...
Mizuki, we're here to book our next therapy Oh no, what's wrong with them?
They've been like this ever since they woke up.
Ooh, it's an extreme...
Huh? How come? Oh,
I doubt it. We only had 4 customers.
Paimon blames the other 2.
You're right. Something's definitely wrong with their nightmares. Our ability to digest your... Point being, no normal person should ever have a nightmare of the... Oh, this situation is dire.
What can we do? Let us help!
We need to find those 2 customers from yesterday and figure out the Traveler, Paimon. I know you spoke to them both.
Let's see.
Lead the way. I'm coming with you.
You know, I went out to sea earlier today, but was so distracted that I lost my net.
Yeah, I messed up today too. But
Hey, you 2! Murasaki and Shion are sick!
whoa, Someone's in a bad mood, huh?
I know, right?
What's wrong?
They're acting so weird. Paimon was pretty aggressive just now, but
Allow me. Gentlemen.
Did we?
I don't think so.
Huh. Do you recall having...
No, why would I? What in this world?
Nope, nothing comes to mind.
what is going on? It's like they've completely Although Paimon can believe what they're saying, they don't exactly seem troubled by nightmares.
No. No. They're clearly not in their right minds.
Whoa!
Entered their subconscious minds. I noticed they've both become
No. No! Those...
The sea is too rough today.
As you can see, their troubles haven't gone. Susukita seems to have a short fuse, which causes him to act out of line. As for Umiko, I believe he developed a fear of stormy waves after a near-death experience. Their negative emotions have been isolated from their conscious minds, but those suppressed emotions will only continue to fester in their subconscious. If it's Emura Ichigensai's doing, I guess he's not the straightforward calm man we thought he was. Maybe he really does have ways of influencing human emotions. Did you notice anything strange when you came here yesterday?
Not really. They were You sure kept that one quiet.
Oh, no. Look, we have to find...
Mizuki?
Something inhuman is at work in Emura Ichigensai. If we don't find and stop him as soon as possible, his victim...
Yikes! Well, guess we better press these guys a little harder.
What's with the urgency? What?
Yeah, he'll turn up when he's ready. No point.
Ugh, this is infuriating.
You do remember what happened last night. Both of you. Only you don't want to talk about it. Because you can't reconcile the presence of a nightmare. Just thinking about it brings up an overwhelming sense of being torn apart.
Please, stop. Everything...
Emura Ichigensai's treatment has clearly left you wounded and vulnerable. But don't worry. I'm not here, at least, as long as you...
Alright. But seriously, we really have no idea.
Yeah, apparently, yesterday's session...
Is he trying to hide from...
They really don't know anything?
I don't suppose you know where he lives, do you?
No. We did ask yesterday, but even...
In that case... Yes, I suppose. Now that I... Honestly, you've already done your part.
Don't forget, we want to book our next therapy session. So we're not gonna quit until all this is resolved. And the bathhouse...
Looks like I have no choice but to accept your help again. Still, I'm gonna need your full cooperation. If you do find Emura Ichigensai, please do... The last thing I want is for you to put yourself in harm's way.
Don't worry about that. You should see some of the other bad...
Paimon.
Alright, sure. We'll keep our
Very good. Let's get...
Pretty bold claim saying you'll track this guy down. It's nice of you to give Mizuki one less thing to worry about and all, 'cause in case you hadn't noticed, these guys... Oh, wait, you're right! There's no time to lose! She's usually somewhere around here.
Here for a fortune slip, little ones? Or visiting a friend?
Whoa! Where did you come from?
That was a little lukewarm. You're starting to sound a lot like her. But pleasantries aside, what's the matter? You look rather out of sorts. You may remember I dropped a not-so-subtle hint as to his whereabouts yesterday.
Aha! So you did didn't bring him up on purpose.
Let's not lose focus here. You're here to ask for my help.
Yeah, fair enough. We went to the... Next thing we heard was he's not seeing patients there anymore. Apparently...
Oh, and after the lengths I went to get you that location.
Don't know if this helps, but we did learn some other stuff about him yesterday.
Wait, what? Emira Chuya?
You know him?
I once asked the Yai Publishing House to host an event for contributors to the Reader's Letters column. Are you telling me that Emira the Hellraiser and Emira the Healer are the same person?
Based on everything we've learned so far...
All right, well, in that case...
Really?
This was the delivery address he gave to the Yai Publishing House one. The warehouse took one look and assumed it must... Of course, with the benefit of hindsight, it's rather obvious.
You've got a point. Well, we clearly...
I'm just glad I could help my
You mean Mizuki?
I can tell that she's invested an awful lot into the Isa bathhouse.
Really? 'Cause yesterday it looked more...
I assume Mizuki has told you that we're competitors. She has always believed that, ever since we were classmates. And now that I'm the Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine, I'm sure she must feel the need to... The last thing she'd want is for me, of all people, to swoop in and save the day the moment the going gets tough. I'll take that as a compliment. Mizuki's always so considerate towards others. It would be nice for someone to... Well done, you took the hint. Now, while I'm sure...
Oh, right. Come on, let's send a message.